Hello, everyone. Sorry to be running late. We literally had someone show up at the boat like a couple of minutes before I needed to go live. And so naturally had to deal with that. And Piper's having a hard time going to sleep. So it has been a bit of a interesting evening, but I am very excited to be doing a sprint again. I feel like it's been forever, even though I'm pretty sure I did one last week, but I can't really remember. My days are all getting mixed up. Um, but I am happy that you guys are all here. And I do want to say what I am reading tonight, by the way. I have to move all this stuff. I'm working on a project too. Um, is the Frugal Wizard's Handbook for Surviving Medieval England. It would not let me put that at the bottom because it's such a long title. And I'm super close to being done, as you can see. Really enjoying this. Yeah, I like quirky and weird and wizards, and that's exactly what this is. So I'll be reading that tonight on top of working on a little, like, we do the envelope system, cash envelope system, and so I'll be working on that sort of stuff as well. But I'm going to jump in and see how you guys are all doing. Hi, Danny. You're 24 Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. Okay, I still have yet to read anything by Riley Sager, and I feel a little sad by that, but I have such a large TBR that it's just not in it for me just yet. But soon enough, I will. Hi, Keisha. How are you? You're so happy you're doing sprints. Well, thank you. Thank you. You're going to be continuing in the Inheritance games. Okay, I've never read that series either. I have all the books, but I just haven't gotten to it. I haven't read actually anything by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and I think that that's a disgrace because I'm fairly certain that she's actually from Tulsa, which is really close to where I'm at. So I'm like, I feel like I should have already been reading her stuff by now, but I just haven't. And honestly, we had to move all of my series, like my books that are in the series, we had to move them. And so they're kind of out of sight, out of mind right now. So I probably, until I actually have them back in my sight, I'll probably honestly forget about it, which is sad, but it's true. You have a couple chapters left in Evershort. I don't know what that is, Cece. I don't know that we've talked about it either, but that's great. You'll be able to get it done tonight. That's exciting. Hello, Jennifer. Not sure if I can keep my eyes open tonight. That's just fine. I totally get it. But if so, you're reading The Devil in the White City. Oh, that's the one. I'm pretty sure I own that one. Isn't that like a historical book that has to do, so it's telling me something about like there was a murder that happened. Man, I cannot remember. But I'm pretty sure I own that one because the cover looked really cool and it sounded really cool, but now I'm obviously not remembering why I bought it. But you'll have to tell me what you think about it, Jennifer. Hi, Courtney. You need to make progress in Mad Honey tonight. You're only about 40% in, and we met on Thursday night to discuss it. Okay, so what are you thinking about it so far? That is on my list for this month, and I'm hesitant about reading it because I just don't know a lot about it. So let me know. And also, my cough is still hanging on. It is such a little trooper, apparently, because we're still going strong. And it's been a month since I was sick. Hi, Troy. You're reading The Inheritance Game as well. Only 69 pages in. Are you enjoying it? Is this your first time reading it? Are you reading Inheritance Game, so like the very first one, or are you on a different book in the series? I'm just interested. Hi, Grandma Susan. How are you? So happy that you're here. You had zero plans to read this book this month. It was random ad, and it's my first fire. Oh, well, there we go. You'll have to let me know what you think about her because I know so many people love her. Obviously, Hannah loves her, and she is one of the only reasons why I actually think about Jennifer Lynn Barnes because of Hannah. So she's like her fangirl, and I love it. Hello, you're reading I Know Who You Are by Alice Finney. I don't think I know that one either, but it sounds like a thriller, maybe mystery, like suspense. It sounds good. It sounds good. Yes, I am. I am actually, I want to say it's like an hour and a half maybe from there. We're right on the, excuse me, right on the Arkansas border. We actually just moved over from Arkansas, so we're brand new to Oklahoma. And actually, super good news, we were selling our house so that we could officially move onto the houseboat, and it was on the market for quite a while, and we officially closed today. So we are so elated. I feel like a whole new person because it's like, wow, we actually like officially live on a houseboat, which is crazy to me. Never thought I'd say that ever, but very excited. So finally, we made it to the finish line. Oh yes, Cece, I did know that. I did know that. Silly me. So we're reading the Skyward series in the Patreon that I have, and we are doing it. We started it as like our book club reads, and then people wanted to keep going faster than we were getting to them. So now we're doing them as buddy reads, which is wonderful. But I have not read the novella yet, so I can't read Cytonic yet. But that will be happening this month, I promise. But I hope that you're enjoying Evershore just as much as you enjoyed Skyward and Starsight. It's true about H.H. Holmes. Well, there you go. Okay. I was like, I remember something about it being, I'm pretty sure it was true crime, true history, something like that. Sounded really, really cool. And I did actually start reading it whenever I had first bought it. I don't remember why I stopped. It wasn't that it was bad. I just think I honestly got busy and then forgot about it. It's a problem. Working on words of radiance and homeschool planning. Girl, that is all I feel like I have been doing. We are officially starting Piper with homeschool on August 5th. And it's just been, it feels like a crazy madhouse trying to get ready for it, which is silly because like she's only going to be doing pre-K. But as I was gathering the materials for it, she started like, she wanted to see what I was doing. So I was showing her and was like, oh, let's kind of see where you're at. And she was like finishing all of this homework that I already had for her. And I'm like, well, dang, okay, I'm going to actually have to do something different because she's flying through it. So I had to kind of rewire how we were doing things. So I totally get that. Totally get that. And we're saying hello to everyone. You got into most of your books blind. Yeah, I do too. I do too. I remember that about you though. So you didn't know what to expect. I like it, but not loving it. I think I was in the mood for a more upbeat book. So it isn't the book's fault. Yeah, that's why I haven't picked it up yet. I have that one and Bridge of Clay by Marcus. I can't remember his last name. He wrote The Book Thief. And they are both supposedly very sad books, or at least like there's just not a lot of happy joy in it. And so I'm hesitant to pick them up because I have been in a great mood and I don't want to like ruin that by being really sad. But I did start this book the other night. I DNF'd it, but it's called Bowl Away. If you guys know what that book is, the cover is super cute. It definitely like hits my little cottagecore heart. But you're like following the main character, and then all of a sudden, like the main character dies, and you're just like, wait, what? Who kills off the main character, like the person that you were following? Even though if I would have finished reading the synopsis, because I'm really bad about reading only half of it, and then being like, yep, let's do it. Like the next two sentences said that was going to happen. So I was like, oh, I would have known, but I went into it blind, so I had no idea. And then I just DNF'd it because it was just, it was very confusing. I just didn't like it as much as I was hoping I would. But besides the point, I totally get that, Courtney. First time book one and enjoying it. Never read her before. Well, I hope that you enjoy it just as much as so many other people have been. And you'll have to tell me what you think whenever you're done. Why did I assume because you lived on a boat that you lived on the beach? I know. I have so many people that tell me that. You have a couple of other friends in Oklahoma, so I love that. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Isn't Caitlin from Oklahoma? And Lauren, I believe, is also from Oklahoma, which is kind of crazy, honestly. Did not know that. I've watched them forever, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, now I think I'm paying attention because I live in Oklahoma. But yeah, I get that a lot. A lot of people think that we live in like Florida or that we live in California, somewhere that's really, really close to a beach, but we don't. It is just a Oklahoma lake, and we live in a little marina there. Okay, I don't know what that one is either. Is it chocolate, or is it actually said like something different? Cassie, I feel like you read some very interesting books. That's something that I'm learning about you, and I like it. Hi, Amy Marie. Jumping on while you make some dinner, mac and cheese. Shocking, I know. Favorite comfort food. Okay, so funny thing, Amy Marie. Cody and I, earlier while we were eating, we had been working all day because he was off today. And so we decided we were going to watch just like a quick show just so that we could like have a, you know, space out for a second and then go and get busy again. And I watched a show that had to do with like food trucks, and they were competing or something along those lines. And one of them was a macaroni truck, and I kept thinking of you. And then Cody was like, "Babe, let's open a macaroni truck." And so I think he's actually serious about this. And I'm like, I do not have the time for that, but if you'd like to, that'd be great. Save up and let's do it. But it made me think of you over and over and over again, Amy. Yes, and I don't know if you follow her, but Bethany's Bookshelf. Okay, I do follow her. We've actually talked a couple times. Did not know that. I feel like we don't like just state where we live. A lot of us don't really state it unless, very, very random. So unless you watch every single video or every single thing that somebody posts, I rarely know where people are from. I just know that you're from Tennessee because I know that Hannah's from there and you guys met up, and then I kind of put two and two together. So if I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm pretty sure you're from Tennessee as well. But that is so exciting to know that about Bethany. I did not know that. A macaroni truck. Yeah, yeah. I know. It's like, it sounds wonderful. It also sounds very greasy. And it just makes me think of like a cozy mystery as well. Like that would definitely be a great synopsis or a great setup for a cozy mystery. So if anybody knows of a cozy mystery that has to do with a macaroni truck, let me know. And I will also say, for those of you here, which Hannah's not here, so we need to let her know because Cody wanted me to let her know that he listened to, oh my goodness, has Gouda in the title. It's a comfort or a cozy mystery, something Gouda. And I cannot remember, but he read it and he actually liked it. So we officially found a cozy comfort. I keep calling it cozy comfort, a cozy mystery that Cody liked. So congratulations, guys. Oh, it's French. Think the movie with Johnny Depp. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Yes. Up to No Gouda. That's the one. And he was like, I don't want to tell Hannah, but you need to tell Hannah that I actually liked this mystery. And I was like, ooh, what? I know. I was really sad that Hannah found it and not me, because being married to him, I thought maybe I'd know him better, but that's just not true. But I think it's because I kept trying to push the same type of cozy mystery on him, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm happy he found something. Oh, okay. Yep. She'll be excited. Absolutely. So I'll have to message her and let her know. Oh my goodness. How funny. Also, I want to know, so since we finished June, and June was just a crazy month for me, so feel like I haven't really like connected with everybody in a while. I would like to know, what was your favorite book that you read in June? Because I'm trying to think of what mine was, and I actually read several good ones. But I think that my favorite one was Sense and Second Degree Murder. Speaking of comfort or cozy mysteries, that was such a good book. If you guys read Pride and Premeditation, then you need to read the second one. It is wonderful. You will absolutely love it. I actually liked it more than the first one, which I wasn't expecting because that just doesn't really happen with books. But it was such a wonderful, wonderful book. I loved everything about it. I talked about it in one of my videos, or my most recent video, I think. And yeah, so I talk about it there. But I want to know what you guys loved. And yeah, and if you don't talk about it just yet, we'll get back to it after this next one. Oh, Keisha, I did know this one. Yes, that one, it was almost a 5-star for me because I really, really, really loved it. But there was just a little bit that made me, I was a little confused, and I'm not sure if that was just myself or what, but it made it to where it was like hard for me to give it a full 5-star, but I loved that book so much so that I was like, Mom, I'm going to take the late fees from the library and you need to read it. So she had to borrow my library book, and she still didn't read it. So that's cool, but that's all right. Yours truly. Oh my goodness. I have yet to read any Abby as well. And I'm really sad about that because I had Part of Your World from the library and I forgot that I had gotten it from the library. And then I got a notification like, hey, your library book's due tomorrow. And I'm like, what? And then I looked and it was like, oh, shoot. Yeah. And then I tried to renew it, but somebody was waiting for it. So I didn't get to read it. So now I'm on a wait list for it. But eventually I'll read Abby. Your hubby and your hubby should go into business together. Yes. There you go. Let's do it. If I tell Cody that, he actually will jump on that. So unless you're serious, don't don't tell him. Sense and Second Degree Murder. Yep. Smile Beach Murder and The Trap. Okay. You were just talking. Isn't that a book that you like just bought in one of your recent videos and you were hoping that it was really good because I'm pretty sure you paid like either full price or close to full price or something like that. Isn't that the book, The Trap? Well, that's awesome. I'm happy that we both enjoyed Sense and Second Degree Murder. It makes me feel really good whenever like you or Hannah likes a mystery just as much as I do because you guys are like my mystery girls. So I love that. And For a Lifetime. Oh, I have heard so much about that book and it is now on my list and I'm on the lookout for it because I haven't read anything by her either. And then Listen for the Lie. You guys are reading such good books. Y'all are reading such good books. If something should happen, man, I really, 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 really want to listen or to read Listen for the Lie, but I also want to do the audiobook because people say that the audiobook is wonderful with it because it does have like the podcast element. And so I'm very intrigued, but I have yet to pick that one up. Maybe I should see if my library has that one though. You didn't have any 5 stars in June, but 2 4-stars, Starsight and A Court of Thorn and Roses. So yeah, I think we agree with Starsight. It's very good, but it just wasn't Skyward. It wasn't as good, but still really, really loved it. Saturday Night at the Lakeside Supper Club and Finding Me by Viola Davis, both a full 5 stars. That is awesome. That is awesome. And yeah, we were talking about Viola Davis in the last sprint that I did because I guess I never realized that she was an author, or maybe I heard it but just didn't register that that was the same person. So I'll have to read some of her books. Oh, hi, sweet friend. How are you? You just left Bible study. That's great. So glad you're spending tonight. Of course. I put a, which I'll guess I need to redo it because I forget that Instagram stories are just 24 hours. Silly me. But I'll be doing the Tuesday night sprints every other week. And then I will be doing a Thursday morning sprint, which if you guys didn't see that one, that's actually going to be more of a productive sprint because I have, you can see it a little bit, that little pink thing in the corner right there. I have a walking pad and then my handy dandy screen. So I will have a walking trail for us and I will be getting my steps in because I am trying to be healthy this year. And so that's going to be part of the sprint on Thursday mornings, and that will start next week. And so then those will be interchanging back and forth. So Tuesday night 1 week, Thursday morning the next week, just so that I can still get other things done. Otherwise, all I'll be doing is sprinting. But I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy you guys are here. Okay, good to know. I'll for sure have to do the audio. He'll be reading The Secret Book and Stone Society Night. Okay, so I really liked that book. It was definitely, I think it was way more enjoyable when I used the audiobook that had the music with it because it was like, it just made it like quirkier and upbeat on some areas. So there were areas where I wasn't really sure, like, how are they feeling? But then the music was like, you know, happy and like bubbly. And I'm like, oh, we're in a good mood. Okay, good to know. It was really good with the audiobook, but it wasn't a 5-star for me. So, you know, it's fine. You'll take a break at work and walk with you. Gives me a good excuse to get out of my chair. Exactly. That's something that I needed to do was like, I got this thing. I need to make sure that I use it. And I will say that I have used it almost every single day since I've had it, which is wonderful. But I just need accountability, you know, and like it can be really hard, especially whenever we start with homeschool as well. So we'll have all of that stuff going on. And so just trying to find the time for it. I think, you know, this will be a great way for us to do a little check-in. And that's what you're listening to. Okay. Yep. I loved using that one. Loved using it. And the music distracted you. I could get that. I could absolutely see that. I was listening to it on a really fast speed. And then I was like, wait, this music sounds super weird. And then I realized, like, oh yeah, because I sped it up. So then once I slowed it down a bit, I was able to listen to it and enjoy the music. But it did take me longer to get through it, and it did kind of feel like a bit of a slog because I'm so used to listening to it faster. But I did enjoy it still, nonetheless. Nonetheless. Okay, well, I am going to go ahead and get us started on our first sprint. And then when we come back, I actually have a really big announcement, and I am beyond excited to tell you guys. And y'all are going to be the only ones who know this announcement because I won't be sharing it for like another couple days. I have it scheduled, but you guys will have to, be mums the word about it because it's pretty big and I'm really, really excited. So anyways, let's get started with our first one. We were at 7:52 here. So how about we're going to go to 8:30. So it's going to be a bit of a shorter sprint, but we're going to, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And so I hope that you guys are able to get lots of reading done, and I will get everything set up and see you guys back at the 30. Hello, welcome back. How was that sprint for you guys? I let me see. I'm not really sure how much further I got. It feels like I didn't get that far, but I'm almost done with this book. Still enjoying it, but yeah, it just feels like it's taking a lot longer than I was expecting. But um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna catch up on some of these real quick while you guys let me know what you guys got done. Surprises. Yes, I'll let you guys know in just a second. When I saw this, I died laughing. This was so funny to me. I hope you were able to focus. Oh, how funny. You love this ambiance. Yes, I'm obsessed with anything like starry and like the fairy lights and of course like the pretty flowers and stuff like that. um Loved it, loved it. It does exactly, it feels like a fairy tale and I'm loving that. Hello Donna, you weren't very late. I completely understand, and also I did forget to text you and tell you that we were doing this, so that is also on me. Hi mom, making some dinner then jumping into the last murder at the end of the world. You're 27% into this book and still have no idea what's going on. Yep, that's pretty much the whole book for you. But I loved that. You might hate it. I loved it. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, and just as Cassie said, we had just started, Donna, so you really didn't miss much. Hello, Wendy. I'm so happy that you're here and you're reading Spark of the Everflame. So many people are reading that this month. That's exciting. I hope that you're enjoying it. You were busy organizing your bookshelf, so you feel like that's a fair excuse. That's fair. That is fair. I will give you that. I'll give you that. Hi, friend. You just joined and you're reading The House is on Fire. Okay. I don't know what that one is, but sounds cool. Sounds cool. I hope you're enjoying it. You read 36 pages. That is awesome. Are you just reading by yourself? Or are you doing a tandem with it? Only read a chapter since you joined late. That's okay. Hey, a chapter a day. Well, I mean, it still helps you progress in your books. That's wonderful. You read a couple of books with your toddler before bed and 70 pages of your book. I love that so much. Yeah, Cody actually ended up going and putting Piper down because she just wasn't having it today. So I had to be here, so he went and put her down. Definitely made progress in your audiobook. That's good, Susan. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm a fan of audiobooks. 16 pages was distracted by the dog. I totally get that. I'm sure you guys might hear in the background, my dogs will get up and like wander around, and they always wait until I'm talking to other people to do that. And so I get that. You painted your nails. Oh, there you go. But you'll read next. Hey, that's okay. This is also a productivity sprint if you need it to be. You just use this time to get stuff done and then to come and talk with all of us. So that's exciting that you got to paint your nails. You ate your mac and cheese. I love that, Amy. And catching up on some work. You had a bunch of appointments during the day. I get it. I get it. I'm sorry that you had to do some work, but I'm happy that you're still here. You enjoyed the ambiance, but I had left the computer volume up too loud while I was reading to my little guy in the living room, and he kept telling me that he heard an owl in the kitchen and wanted to see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That does happen. I'll sometimes have like an ambiance on, and then I forget about it, and I'm like, what am I listening to? What do I hear? Yeah, didn't get much done. You think you're overtired. It happens. Might have to head to bed after this chatty bit. Oh, I totally get it. If you need to go to sleep, Jennifer, go to sleep. Go to sleep. You had 33 pages. That's wonderful. And you had 24 pages. Look at you. You guys are getting through them. Ragu kept wanting in and out of the room. He's full of energy tonight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, luckily my dogs are old, so they don't really have a lot of energy. And whenever they do, it's only like a 10-minute burst. So like I can deal with that. But it doesn't last very long. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys my announcement because I am so excited. I was going to make y'all wait longer, but I just can't because I have been dying to talk to people about this. So I'm just going to get to it. Okay, I don't know if all of you guys will know who I'm talking about, but you need to. So Monday, right? Yeah, Monday, the 22nd at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will have an interview, a live interview where you guys can ask questions as well and also talk with this guest. And the guest is an author, and the author is Hannah Linder herself. Guys, I am fangirling so hardcore because she is one of my all-time favorite authors. And we are reading one of her books for our Patreon. We're actually reading Beneath His Silence by her. And I figured, okay, I want to try and do something special for my Patreons. So we will have a live interview where everybody can join and you guys can talk to Hannah and y'all can ask her questions and just get to know her because she is such a wonderful person, but her writing is incredible. I love her writing. If you love Regency romance sort of things and it's all clean, she is actually a Christian author. And oh, it is so good. She is such a wonderful author. But for my Patreons, if any of you guys are Patreons, you guys will also get a little bit of a exclusive after our interview. So you're going to want to make sure that you are free so you guys can do that. But if you guys are busy, I will obviously have it recorded so y'all can come and watch it later. But I cannot wait to talk to Hannah in person. Again, I am one of her biggest fans. I have read every single one of her books and I love them so much. Can't wait for the rest of them. And I cannot wait for you guys to meet her. I am just so excited. I probably will say that over and over and over again because it is so true. Like I get like a little anxious whenever I think about it. And I'm like, girl, you are 33 years old. I'm pretty sure she's like 10 years younger than you, like calm your jets. But man, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I really hope that you guys can also be here and just get to know her because, again, she's wonderful. She's wonderful. So I'm going to check in on these real fast. And you're almost done, Wizard for Hire. Good job, Donna. I'm so excited that you were reading that book because I love that book and I knew you would. That is an awesome announcement. Well, thank you, Susan. You get to have a little exclusive time with her, which is wonderful. And so we'll have to make sure that we read our book before then. Yeah, that is so exciting. Thank you, Courtney. It is going to be very fun, I think. Yes, wow, for sure. That's awesome and going to be so fun. I agree. Also, you love the nail color. Do you know the shade /brand? No. During the next sprint, I will go grab the bottle, but I don't remember. I actually got it at like one of those super cheap stores, but it's wonderful. And it is actually held up pretty stinking well. So I'll have to grab it and I'll show you. But it reminded me of Sense and Second Degree Murder. Yes, I'm very excited for the interview too, Mom. How fun. Which is your fave book by her? Okay, so I love them all, but I am obsessed with When Tomorrow Came. And that's probably because that was the first book of hers that I read. And I realized that there are authors who can write remarkable books and they can also be clean and it not be like just like weird or over the top cutesy and the things like I don't know, it was one of those books that grabbed me from the very beginning and I literally could not put it down. I loved that book so much. It is one of my top 5 books ever, and so I would say probably that one, but the other ones are just as good. But I think that one just has a special place in my heart because it was the first one of hers that I ever actually read. Yes, Susan, I do too. I was so happy when you guys chose her book for our Patreon book club pick because I wanted to reread it. And I love it. I'm so happy that we're doing it. It's been a little bit since I read that one. And so it's nice. I'm trying to reread all of them since I'm going to be interviewing her and I kind of want to remember what's going on because it's been a hot minute since I've read some of these ones. Yes, I do. And whenever I was picking out the different books, I was like, okay, I need to make sure to include a clean one that I know for sure is clean because I don't know. A lot of these other ones, I have no idea until we get into it. But yeah, I'm excited for that. So excited. And I'm so excited that you guys are excited. I hope that you guys will all be there. Guys, this cough. My goodness. Okay, so I think we've all caught up. I've kind of seen where you guys are at, giving you guys my super cool announcement. So we're going to go ahead and do another sprint. We're just going to hop on in because I mean, it's getting late, so I think we want to just get done with our reading, right? So it is 8:40. Let's come back at 9:15. So I'm not sure what time it would be for you guys. So we're going to come back on the 15th. That'll give us about 35 minutes to really read, be productive, get ready for bed, whatever you might need to do. We'll come back and we'll chat, and then we're going to call it an early night. It's going to be a bit of a shorter sprint tonight because I'm tired and it's going to get pretty late. So anyways, I will get everything set up, and then I will see you guys back here at the 15th. Hello, hello. How was that sprint for you? I did not actually get any reading done. Cody was outside working on something, and I just got nosy and wanted to know what he was doing. So I went out there, and then we got distracted, just talking about some stuff that I can't tell you guys about just yet. But I will have an announcement video on Friday, so you guys can look forward to that, as well as the other announcement that I just gave you guys. So how did you guys do? I'm going to jump into some of these comments because we missed some of them. But yeah, how did you guys do? Like I said, I literally didn't get any more reading done. So hopefully I can stay up a little bit longer and finish the book because I'm pretty close to being done with the book, but not quite there yet. Grandma Susan, thank you for the sprints. Also, thank you for organizing the time with Hannah Linder. That is so exciting. See you Thursday night for Patreon sprints. Yes, you are very welcome for the sprints. I am elated to be able to talk to Hannah, and I'm excited that you guys get to talk to her as well. And absolutely see you on Thursday night. I hope that you are prepared. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Oh, hi, friend. You just got home. Hey, it's okay that you missed the sprint. It's not a big deal. But you're so excited that Cody finally liked a cozy. Yeah. I was shocked when he told me that. And then he was like, you need to tell Hannah. And I was like, I'm going to have to break the news to her that she actually found a cozy mystery that he liked. So I'm impressed with your skills, little girl. Very exciting. You finished your work and tidied up your home. Speak of the devil, there's Cody. Working on your planner decoration. Ooh, I was just telling Hannah how you found a cozy that you liked.
Oh, yeah. Up to no Gouda.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
So now I need to read it because I haven't read that one yet. But I haven't been reading a ton of cozy mysteries lately. I need to, though. Anyways, Amy, so planner decoration, do you mean like you don't just write in what you have going on, but you actually do like cute little stickers and washi tape and stuff like that? Because that's super fun. Super fun. And you are so welcome. I will be here every other Tuesday night and every other Thursday morning for you guys. You read a few chapters. Your book is a historical fiction that you're really enjoying. That's awesome. I love historical fiction. I didn't know that I liked historical fiction as much as I do until I was organizing my shelves and I realized, wow, most of my books are historical fiction. Who knew? Who knew? But I love them. You may have to put yours down and start another. You're getting bored, but it could just be mood today, read 5 pages, and looked at Discord. Yeah, well, and Discord can also definitely take up my attention. If I am trying to read and I'm on Discord, I can't. Nope, not happening. Discord's usually more entertaining, which says a lot about most of you girls because a lot of y'all are on there. So just following along with you guys. 95 pages left. Girl, you're going to get it. You're so close. Are you going to try and finish it tonight or are you going to just wait and finish it tomorrow? Because that's one of those, like, you're so close. You could just stay up and finish it. Because if you're anything like me, I like to have, like, I don't know. I know that I've shown you guys, but I'm not sure who all was there. I have this app called Bookmori. I don't know if any of y'all use it. And again, ignore my cough. It's just hanging on. So Bookmori. Oh, that's super bright. There we go. It'll like put my calendar. And so the date that I finish a book, it will put it on that date. And I love that. And so my goal is to try and like fill up every day, which I never do, but that is a goal of mine. So I probably would stay up and finish those 95 pages just so I could put it on. At 33 pages, I made it just a little over halfway in. The medical examiner that performed the autopsy just dropped a huge piece of information, and now I'm itching to pick it back up to read more. Ooh, okay. Now I'm more intrigued with this book. She's reading Mad Honey, for those that didn't know. I didn't get any reading done either. Just got things prepared for tomorrow and got settled in. Now you're ready to read. Well, there you go. I mean, you had just gotten home, though, so you didn't really have a whole lot of time. Oh, Cody's literally going to jump in for like the last little, let's chit chat. So Well, April, that's okay. I am happy that you're going to be reading. Did you already say what you were going to read? Because I don't remember what you had said. So let me know. Let me know because I'm intrigued. Yes, you love the happy planners. Oh, yes, I love happy planners. It's been a long time since I've actually used a happy planner, and I needed a bigger one this year, so I couldn't use a happy planner. So now I'm just kind of doing my own thing. Okay, did you?
So I don't know if anybody's read Vicious. Vicious
by V.E. Schwab.
By V.E. Schwab is outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
I started Vengeful, which is the second, whatever you want to call it, post. Anyway, the second part of that book, awful.
Yeah, that's what he was saying, and I was like,
just got into some smut like the first 5 minutes. It wasn't like explicit, so I pushed through. I mean, it wasn't like just a few words, but it was disgusting. And then it went a little bit, and then it hammered it pretty hard, like maybe 2.5, 3 hours into the book. So I DNF'd it.
Yeah, which is so sad because the first book was so good. Yeah. I was interested to see how they were going to continue on, but I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Stick with Vicious. If you read Vicious, Vicious was really good. There was some language, but Vicious was outstanding.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, if you haven't read that, definitely do. Oh, this is like skipping around again. Okay, Mom, you got 0 reading accomplished. Wedding discussions. Oh, yeah. Okay, so my brother's getting married in September. And so that's what my mom and my brother and my future sister-in-law talk about a lot. So I totally get it, Mom. It's okay. If you haven't read Mad Honey, definitely check the triggers before you pick it up, as there are some tough subjects addressed. Yeah. Triggers. So like things that could, what's the best way? Like, I mean, it's just things that you wouldn't want to necessarily read about. And it could be something like traumatic for you or something along those lines. Yeah. Downloading that app. That's awesome. Yes, I love that app so much. I just use it specifically for the calendar because I'm more of a visual person, and I love Storygraph to find the information about the books, and then to also like actually put down my ratings and things like that, because you can put those on the Bookmori. But and I do like Bookmori because they actually let you do like a 0.25 star, which is pretty cool, or I think like a half star. Half star. So I really like that. But that's like all that you get, you know. And so I do like Storygraph because of the other stuff, but it's harder to see like what did I read this month on Storygraph. So you use Bookmori, but you like the calendar that shows what days you read. My goal this year is to read every day, even if it's just 5 minutes. I have succeeded so far. That is wonderful. Yeah, I started doing that, and then I was like, I'm a little overwhelmed by how many books are all of it, like the titles are showing up or whatever. And so I just switched to where it's like, oh, you haven't read in like a week, or it's taken you this long to finish a book, because I've gotten really good at only reading one book at a time, which I used to never do that. Cody can tell you I was reading like 5 books at a time. And so it took me forever to finish them. And so now, yeah. And then I'd forget what was going on in other ones and get them confused.
I love Bookmori. And you can get on, like, if you want to do some of like the extra stuff, you can watch videos to like, I think it was the author. I went to like the author scale, a little pie chart, and I just clicked on it because I thought, oh, well, but if you pay for it, you can get it for, you can get it. Yeah. But if not, you can watch like a video or something like that. I can add, and it'll let you do it for a little bit. So it's pretty neat.
There you go. Cody knows more about it than I do.
Bookmori is awesome. Like I really.
Yeah, I got him hooked on it.
For it.
Yeah. So. Finally got some reading done after finishing your planning. You got 11 pages read. That is wonderful. Hey, 11 pages. That's still progress, you know? Even 1 page. Yeah. Oh, that's right. But you need to finish When the Moon Hatched. Loving it, but it's such a big book. I've got 150 pages left. Okay. I need to know all your thoughts on that whenever you finish it, because I am so intrigued by that book. That's the one, Cody, that has April, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the one where like the moon is dragon eggs, basically. Like the moons are dragon eggs. Yeah, it looks wonderful. And the cover is stunning. So very intrigued by that. Hello, friend. Hello. Happy you can be here. We're almost done for the night. I'm calling this like a little bit of a shorter sprint tonight because we were so busy today and I'm just tired. My body is like, let's go lay down and go to bed.
Yes.
What does Book Maury do if you read more than one book in a day? Show both images? Yeah, I'll actually show you real fast.
So I did I think it was the Alcatraz. I was listening to it, and I was listening to it fast enough where I could do almost 3 in a day. It's just short books, and it would show all the images on.
Yeah, so, well, I can't really zoom in, but I was trying to show you here. I did 3 books. Oh, wow. I know, I have to, like, make this less. If you see next to Tress. Hold on, let me do this. This might help.
Probably not.
And now I can't get it to unlock. I got two. I mean, it doesn't really matter, let's be honest. Okay, so you can kind of see.
That's good.
Right there. Those 3 little ones. Yeah, I got those 3 done in one day. And so it'll just put them together.
Yeah.
Just like that.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And there's sometimes when I'll forget to add it, and then I'll add like 3 or 4 books, and it'll put it on the same day rather than when I started.
Yeah.
Which isn't a big deal.
Yep. She was letting you know it does. It's wonderful. You're currently in the middle of 3. Which is unusual for you. I usually only read 1 at a time. Yeah, it is. The only way that I will be reading 3 at a time is if it's like I need to read just a little bit of this one because it's either a heavy topic or because it's for a specific discussion that, you only need to read up to this much. Or if it's one that, like, if I tandem read, I tend to only do the 1 because I can get through it pretty quickly. But if I'm having to just, use my actual looking balls, well, then I might pick up more than 1. Yeah.
So yeah. I read a couple. So like the bigger books, like The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, I had to read I was reading 2 or 3 at a time because it was so big.
Yeah.
And there's so much into the world building that I had to stop, let it soak in. So I think I read Sunlit Man in the middle of that one, and then something else before I even got back into Way of Kings. I was about maybe halfway through, and it's like there's just so much in some of these books that I have to read 2 or 3 at a time. But.
Yeah. Well, and some of them, if it's not really catching my attention, but I do want to read it, like I was reading Finale by Stephanie Garber. Garber. And I really enjoyed Caraval, didn't love the next one. And so Finale was really hard for me to get into. But I wanted to finish it because I wanted to finish the series. And so I ended up reading like 3 books in between when I started it to when I finished it. And then I finally just pushed through and, it was good. It was good. I'm happy I read the series, but I kind of feel like it could have left with Caraval, but that's for a different video.
Which I think tomorrow I'm going to start.
You as well. I hope you get some sleep. I really do. You're going to read what?
Words of Radiance, second to Way of Kings.
Oh,
which is also 1,000 pages.
Okay, yep, that's the one.
Gotcha. Hannah would like Way of Kings.
Hannah, just abort that. Don't even do it. If you want to read, you can start in January with me. That's fine. Have a good evening. You're very, very welcome. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one, which will be in 2 weeks. But next Thursday morning at 10 a.m., we will be doing my walking sprint / productivity / reading sprints. It's whatever you want it to be. But I will be walking on my walking pad.
And there's
you 2 are the coolest people I know. Oh, well, tell Victor we said thank you. We think the same about you guys. Oh my goodness, this key is just popping all over the place.
You're going to keep trucking. We're going to keep talking.
Hope everyone gets an amazing night's sleep. Yep. Thanks, Bismarck. You're so welcome, Amy. You're so welcome. I am excited to see what you thought about Sense and Sensibility in your new video that you'll be doing. Or not Sense and Second Degree Murder.
Oh, there is a Sense and Sensibility.
Yeah.
I think I read that.
That's Jane Austen. You did not read that.
I think so. I think it's in my book more. Wow. I don't remember it.
Okay. You just finished your reread of Way of Kings, and we'll do Words of Radiance next.
Yes.
Wow. There you go. It's not just you reading.
So you've read Way of Kings already. Have you read Words of Radiance yet? Let me know.
Yeah.
Because I'm excited.
That's okay, Laura. It happens. And honestly, I legit forgot about this sprint. Cody and I were doing something, and I think it was like 3, and I was like, babe, I have sprints tonight. I completely forgot. So that's why I didn't post about it anywhere, but just because I legit just forgot.
Pretty sure it was closer to 5.
Sorry.
It was closer.
It was pretty. Yeah, it was pretty late. It's pretty late. We were busy though today, guys. We were busy, and that's okay. It is okay. Every other Thursday or every other Tuesday at 7:30, we'll be here doing sprints. We are all out here preparing for.
Right.
I'm not. I won't be reading those until next year.
Yeah, that's coming out. When is that one coming out? I don't even remember when book 5's coming out. That's the Stormlight Archives. I don't remember.
You've been listening to When the Moon Hatched while making dinner and packing, moving in 3 weeks. Oh, Laura, that is so exciting. We officially.
You say that's exciting. I hate moving.
I know. Moving onto the boat was terrible. It was super, super bad. But I'm happy that we did it, and we officially sold our house today. Like, we're no longer owners of the house. We officially only own the boat, and that is just crazy to think.
Actually,
but it's
moving
true.
onto the boat was the easiest.
Not for the wife.
Because we went.
It was not.
Because I had to move all of our houses pretty much by myself.
We will agree to disagree on this one. This was not the easiest.
Way easier to leave and to sell crap.
Hold on.
I've really all 4 out. I've read all 4. Okay, awesome.
What I was like, hold on a second.
Like, are they as awesome as I think they are?
You guys are just going to keep talking about this.
Yes, we are. Because
oh my gosh. So Finished Wizard for Hire. It's so cute. I'm so happy that you liked it. It is. I love that series so much, and so does Cody.
It is fantastic.
So now you'll have to read the second one, which I do not own.
That, Apprentice.
So.
Apprentice needed. Yes.
Yeah.
And then the last one's Magic. Something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Wizard
done. I'm so excited. So now you need to go read Tress, because I know you have it, because you have my copy. In December.
I got to get to reading those then.
Yeah, I haven't read any of them. Well, thank you, April. We are so happy to finally be done with that. It just took forever. Lots of stuff. It's literally her favorite series on this planet. Well, there you go. It's Cody's as well. He is literally, he does not stop telling me how often I need to read this.
Yeah, Way of Kings.
Yeah, and my mom, she read, yeah.
She read Wheel of Time,
but she's
3 months, 4 months.
Yeah.
She started in March and just finished this last month.
Dude, this whole time we've been talking, I was thinking Wheel of Time.
Months.
You said Way of Kings.
Yes.
I caught on.
I haven't talked as much about Way of Kings.
Sorry, I caught on. But I do want to read. I do want to read that one more than I want to read Wheel of Time.
Just wait.
You hate the physical moving part, but find new house and new town exciting. Yes, that is exciting. That is very exciting. Well, I have nothing else to add except for remember, if you guys are just now joining us.
Is this where you promote Patreon?
Well, we do have a Patreon, but I was actually going to say you may have missed my announcement, and my announcement is that on the 22nd at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will have one of my favorite authors on my channel, and we are going to be interviewing her, and her name is Hannah Linder. If you've never read any of her stuff, I highly recommend it because her books are just phenomenal books. She is a wonderful writer, and she is such a sweet person. I cannot wait to just chat with her. So you will want to be here for that. And then on my Patreons, you guys will also get like an exclusive interview with her after our interview that is out in the public. So I hope to see you guys there. And then I have an announcement video that will be coming out on Friday. That is not this announcement. This announcement will only be made during like on Instagram and stuff like that. So we have a different announcement that will be happening on Friday. This is literally our month of announcements. Like we have several. So yeah, I'm so thankful that you guys spent so much time with us. I'm sorry this was a shorter sprint night. I am just tired. I am very tired. My brain is done. So we're going to go to bed. Thank you so much, Jess. Yes, we are very excited. And yeah.
Join Patreon.
Well, Yeah, if you want to, you can join Patreon. But I also have a Discord.
Awesome.
I don't know if you guys know that. I have a Discord that anybody can join, and it is for this bookish cottage, and it's where we just talk about books. I have a lot of people who wanted to do buddy reads with the books that I was reading for certain months, and so I decided, well, let's just do a Discord, and we can talk about them there. So join there, and other than that, I have nothing else.
We need to figure out some merch so people can buy merch.
My goodness.
Everybody wants
He's just going to keep talking, guys. I'm just going to have to end this stream.
I'm trying to promote you.
I love it. Thank you so much, babe. He's a good one. He's a keeper. All right. Well, this is officially the end.
Let us know if you want t-shirts.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, we love you guys, and we will talk to y'all later. Bye.